Meet the man all rappers hate. A man that'll snitch on you and shoot you if he got the chance.
They said outside door.
A man that is hugely misunderstood. Meet Charleston J. White, a 52-year-old born all the way back in 1970 who got his infamous claim to fame from dissing everybody in the rap industry. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. From Young Thug, Young Boy, T.I., King Von, Lil Durk, and shit, even you could be next. I wouldn't put it past him, cause he didn't spare any rapper, and I can strongly confirm that he hates them all. And I think you can clearly see why rappers hate him too.
We spit on their grave. All Crips and Bloods must die. They children must suffer.
But what actually gave him the confidence to diss everyone's favorite rappers? What made Charleston White hate the rap industry so much that he dedicated his whole life to exposing it?
The rap nigga, every song he make is about killing a black person. Who more racist than a rapper? Who more racist than a rapper?
It all started in 1991. When he was only 14 years old, Charleston and 3 of his friends got charged for the murder of an old white man. And it didn't happen because he grew up in a bad area or had bad influences, but it actually happened because his life was too good. Back then, rap culture portrayed that living in the suburbs wasn't cool. That having no struggles in life instantly made you pussy, which you know sometimes is actually true. But this wasn't the case for Charleston. Trust me, a nigga like him doesn't need any more struggles in life. But unfortunately, he listened to the rappers.
So, man, I bought into the bullshit. I wanted to go be dirty so I can be real. They went to bed hungry, so I wanted to go to bed hungry.
As a child, Charleston wanted to be just like the rappers he would soon grow to hate. Ideologies like stealing, doing drugs, and inciting violence, you know, pretty much like all the typical shit rappers rap about, were all instilled into his brain at a young age. And 25 years later, rap culture is still having that same effect on kids today.
So fuck the ops, nigga. On 4-nim. That nigga Dylan's mom dead. He dead as hell, nigga. On fucking 4-nim. Nigga, fuck is you talking about?
Yep, Lil Timmy right there is exactly what Charleston hates. And God, I hate it too. I hate it. As the rap genre gets bigger, its influence on the whole entire world grows. So now we got Timmys and Samanthas turning into straight online gangsters, throwing up gang signs from hoods they would never see ever in their life. And in reality, if they get caught actually doing something, they're gonna snitch. And nigga, I would too. I'm sorry, they couldn't put me in jail for something I didn't do. I'm snitching. Fuck what all these rappers talking about. I'm Team Charleston White. I'm snitching. But the difference is, as a child, Charleston didn't think like this. At just 14 years old, believe it or not, he actually lived that life. He wanted to embody his favorite rappers and live the life that they rapped about. So on September 16, 1991, he ran away from home and went on a crime spree. And during it, Charleston took 3 of his friends and decided to steal some starter jackets from Foot Locker. Yep, of all the places he could have chose, he chose Foot Locker. But this was in 1991, so let's just let it slide. But unfortunately, after they stole the jackets, ran out the store, and got in their car, an old white man named Michael Levy jumped on the car and tried to stop them.
Started hitting the windshield. Glass was shattering in my friend's face. I handed him the gun. He shot Mr. Levy. We drove away laughing.
On that tragic day, Charleston displayed the violence that the rappers promoted. He fell into a stereotype that he had no business being in, and he went to prison for 7 years at only 14 years old. And I would love to give the story a happy ending, you know, saying after he came out of prison, he was a better person. But I'ma just keep it real, he didn't learn a goddamn thing.
Fuck that bitch ass blonde hair bitch Lil Durk. You a pussy, nigga. We killing Crips. We is black men.
Okay, I might be being a little unfair, but only a little bit because he's still crazy as hell. But for the most part, Charleston did learn his lesson. When he got out of prison, Charleston realized that there was no one there. His friends that he used to do crimes with were all locked up and weren't getting out anytime soon. Charleston was all alone. A 21-year-old man left with the option of going back to the streets or turning his life around for the better. And surprisingly, the crazy old fuck chose the good path. Charleston actually became somewhat of a social activist. It became his life mission to save the kids and the generations below him from falling under the influence of rappers. Charleston started his YouTube channel with the hope of spreading his anti-rap agenda across the world.
So what? PMB died. Fuck him. His death don't mean nothing to me. I don't give a fuck about no dead rapper. I make that very clear.
And his most valued opinion was that it's cool to be a snitch. He even wanted to start a school program to teach kids how to snitch.
So we need to train, nigga, some confident, snitching, tattler-telling young man that ain't scared to tell on now, motherfucker.
Anything that a rapper would promote, he makes sure to spread the exact opposite message. And he dedicated his life to this. He despises the rappers that he once looked up to for glorifying a lifestyle they didn't even live. Charleston hates rappers for the influence they had on him as a child and on many impressionable kids today. Nowadays, everyone wants to be a rapper. Everybody. Why be a doctor when you can be famous, fuck hoes, and buy nice cars? You see, that's the type of thought process he's trying to stop. What I'm trying to say is Charleston actually has a pure goal behind all of his madness. However, on too many occasions to count, he went way too far.
I'm smoking a Kobe Bryant pack. Don't they make them?
After threatening rappers, dissing dead rappers, and wishing death on every single gang member in America,
Death to all Crips and Bloods.
it started to seem like he was being fueled by hatred and jealousy. Even though his underlying goal is positive, the way he goes about reaching it almost makes him worse than the rappers he hates.
Nigga, I said fuck your mama. Nigga, fuck 50 Cent. Nigga, I done sat here and said fuck your mama and you heard about 50 Cent. Nigga, fuck your baby. My daughter. Your daughter, nigga, fuck that bitch.
To the public eye, it turned him from a social activist to just another crazy old man hating on the next generation. Charleston's hatred for rappers completely clouded his mind, and trust me, they hated him too.
I'ma catch your bitch ass. You think I'm playing, bitch ass nigga? I'm catch you.
Charleston baits rappers into acting out on camera to further promote his agenda.
You too cute to be bad. You too cute to be tough.
Bitch ass nigga.
And even though it's funny as hell, he's actually incredibly smart for this. He baits rappers into acting out, and in the end, they're the ones that look crazy. It's a brilliant fucking strategy. Call them what you want, but the old fuck is smart. However, when you really look at it, they're both in the wrong. The rappers have the mental capability of a child, and Charleston exploits that by antagonizing them. He even went as far as calling a rapper's parole officer to get him sent back to jail.
I'm a victim of a crime by OG Baby Snaps. He got a cell phone in prison and is making gang threats.
These antagonization tactics have gotten him into beef with many well-known rappers and is what made him famous. If you know Charleston, it's exactly what you know him from. When asked about rappers in interviews, he's able to bait them into a beef because they're all sensitive and have big egos, which is exactly how he beefed with the one and only Soulja Boy.
I want to remind Soulja Boy, you ain't got no motherfucking ops, nigga. Fuck Soulja Boy, nigga.
This was a trap, and Soulja's dumbass fell for it.
Say my name one more motherfucking time, nigga. See what happened, nigga. Nigga, don't bring my name up no more, nigga.
He took the bait and started beefing with a damn near 60-year-old man. You see how dumb that sounds? And if that wasn't bad enough, Charleston damn sure made it worse when they ran into each other just a month later in Miami after the beef. Soulja Boy and his crew approached Charleston just trying to talk to him. But Charleston, he wasn't trying to talk at all. So he responded in the most unexpected way possible. He maced them. He pepper sprayed the whole crew.
Soulja Boy is the first rapper to ever get maced in Miami at Rolling Loud.
He actually has a passion for destroying rappers' fragile egos, and this cycle of beef just continued. Charleston baited in a dumb rapper, then the rapper responded, then after he made him look stupid, Charleston just laughed at him. I promise you, it happened like this every time. Even one of the biggest Atlanta rappers of all time, T.I., fell for the trap. After Charleston made fun of T.I. and his son in his usual Charleston white way, just like a hungry ass fish, T.I. fell for the bait.
Nigga, I put my foot so far up your ass, you'll floss your teeth with my shoelaces. Nigga, don't motherfucking play with me, bro. I ain't finna say no name, cause nigga, I don't play police game. Nigga, if I go to jail, it gonna be for something.
When it comes to beefing with Charleston White, there's no winning, and even this 42-year-old man isn't smart enough to realize that. Charleston will always win, because he's willing to go places no one else is. He embarrassed him. He went so hard, I can't even put it in the video. Matter of fact, Charleston made him look so crazy, T.I. made a response video damn near about to cry. However, there was a beef that brought Charleston back down to reality just a little bit. The only time he didn't have the upper hand was in his beef with Chicago rapper 600 Breezy, which all started after Charleston dissed King Von on multiple occasions.
How long King Von been dead, nigga? King Von is dead and that bitch ain't coming back.
This was just one of the many times he was completely out of line, and 600 Breezy ended up checking him for it in person. And surprisingly, Charleston's old ass held his own in there.
I done said what I said. I don't want to understand. I done said what I said. I don't want to understand.
But what this really showed was that Charleston isn't just putting on an act. He's willing to stand on what he believes in, and when we look back on all of his beefs, it might all just seem like craziness. But that's because Charleston is willing to do anything to get his point across. That rappers' ideologies and rap culture is harmful to the society as a whole. Underneath his lazy eye and all the madness surrounding his name, there's a pure heart that wants to protect the kids growing up today from following the same path that he did. That's because kids grow up thinking all these rappers live glorious lifestyles. And don't get me wrong, some of them are, but a majority of them aren't. You'd be surprised how down bad and dirty these niggas really are. So click the video on the screen to meet Blueface, a rapper that let a girl destroy his entire career.